Hi, and welcome to my first video blog. My name is Iman, and I'm coming to you from Mom Noir. I just came from the hairdresser, and I wanted to talk to you about the Phyto hair care line. I heard about this product many years ago while I was at Temple University from a friend's girlfriend who was a hairdresser. And she raved about this product after going to an apprenticeship with a hairdresser in New York. She worked on some celebrity clients and said that all they used was this Phyto hair care line. I started calling it Phyto because when I looked at the spelling, P-H-Y-T-O, it just made sense that you should call it Phyto, but the lady in Sephora corrected me, and the correct pronunciation is Phyto. So I am trying to get a hair care regimen down so that when I have my baby, when you experience a good amount of hair loss after the baby leaves the womb. So because I've had two and I know what that's like, I'm trying to get prepared for that. So I'm trying to take care of it so that hopefully I can minimize the amount of hair loss that takes place. And I've decided to go with these products because she raved about it then, and I haven't heard anything. I've been looking at, doing a little bit of research, and so far most people say that, they like what they see and they have good results. So the line is divided into different treatments. You have color treated hair, ultra dry hair, products for hair care loss. And so what I decided to do was, since I have color treated hair and dry hair, I did a mixture. I bought, products from each specific line. And I was pleased to know that Sephora carries it, so I didn't have to wait for a shipment. So I went and got my products yesterday in time for me to go to the hairdresser with them today. So the first thing I wanted to show you was the Phyto Nectar. And the Phyto Nectar is what, it's for the ultra dry hair. And it's a pre-shampoo ultra nourishing oil treatment. And so what this is you squirt this out and apply it to the hair, and they want you to put it liberally to the lengths and the ends, and you leave it on for at least 15 to 20 minutes. So that's what I did first thing this morning, left it on for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then applied the shampoo. I suffer from seborrheic dermatitis, which is severe dandruff. I was about to say severe diarrhea, not that. Severe dandruff. And the dermatologist said, she gave me a prescription for Nizoral, like a prescription strength Nizoral. I have seen some results with that, but I felt like there was more that I could do. From there, again, the dandruff line, I purchased the Phytosilic, which is a scalp exfoliating shampoo with essential oil of cypress. The big thing with Phyto products, they use a lot of plant-based extracts. So that's what's supposed to be really good. And they don't use any sulfates. And lately when I've been researching, you want to stay away from sulfates. So I was happy to see that all of their products are sulfate-free. This has willow extract, cypress and tea tree oils, natural coconut and castor oils. They cleanse the scalp. And I've used castor oil as a cleanser for my body, so if I'm using it for my body, I might as well just use it for my hair. So this made sense as a product to use. When this went on, it was cold and it felt really light, as opposed to shampoos that are creamy based and you feel them, like you feel the heaviness when it goes on. This went on light and cold, and then it lathered up into a nice thick lather. So I was happy with that. The Phyto Nectar, going back to the ultra nourishing oil treatment, I plan to use every 2 weeks when I go to the hairdresser, as what I'll use before the shampoo. But there's this other product which is also from the ultra dry hair, and it's called, I can't remember how she pronounced it, the nice lady at Sephora, but it's Huile Diales. And so what I'll do is, rather than struggle with trying to pronounce it, I'll just put it up on the blog and you'll be able to see what it is exactly. This is the vial of oil, and I'm planning on using this once a month as a hot oil treatment. And they want you to take this vial and empty it into this spray bottle and apply it to your hair and leave it on for 30 minutes. I'm not sure I necessarily need the spray bottle if I plan on putting this on, using all of this in one setting. But I thought this was kind of cute that they, you know, I like the oil, and this is glass. I like the packaging. And I also noticed in here while I was opening this up that they have some sort of applicator that you put on your finger, and it has a little, I don't know if you can hear that, the little edge, so I guess you can put it on and exfoliate your scalp when you use this. So this will be once a month, and when I use this once a month, I don't plan on using the Phyto nectar because I don't think you need 2 oil treatments. So it'll be hot oil treatment once a month and then straight to shampooing. And then when I don't use the hot oil treatment, it'll be Phyto nectar. So after the shampoo, I applied the Phyto citrus. The Phyto citrus is a mask, restructuring mask, and it's for color treated hair. I went with this as opposed to the one for the dry hair because the dry hair only had shea butter, and this had shea butter and grapefruit extracts. So I felt like you were getting everything you needed in this one. And my hair felt nice and moisturized after. So far, so good with these products. Phyto 9. This is a daily ultra nourishing botanical cream, and it adds softness and shine. And I must say my hair was much shinier when she was done styling than it has ever been. This reminded me of a long time ago Sebastian. I used a product from Sebastian called Potion 9, which you put on right before styling as well. Again, you use a pea-sized amount, and when I did, you put it on and then you blow dry and then you style your hair as usual. So this is what I'm going to stick with for about a month and then see how everything does, and I'll be back with updates along the way. Be sure to let me know if you use these products, if you've heard of them, what you've heard, or send me any links, and I'll keep you updated on the progress of hair care 2010 before baby. So enjoy your day, and thank you for tuning into my first video blog. And this is a lot easier, so who knows, we might see some more of these. I'll be sure to post the links to all the products and give you a little bit of background, as to, you know, what each one does, so that if you're interested in picking up one or all, you'll have all the information that you need. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.